Hey, good morning. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. What? Yes, we've done it. We are back to the middle of the week. And so I want to say good morning. Welcome to the broadcast. Good morning, hello, afternoon, good evening to my replay viewers. Hey, it's Angela McGowan, your professional healthcare advocate, caregiver strategist, and I'm the author and publisher of this book. I think I got it now. What You Don't Know Could Kill You: How to Get Out of the Hospital Alive. And I'm the founder of Angie's Pace, patient advocates committed to excellence. And so I want to welcome you, want to thank you for being with me during this series. Can you hear me now? That is actually what I've said, chapter 6 in my book, How to Get Out of the Hospital Alive. And the question that, or the information that I've been giving you is how to give your physician an annual review. Wow, review. And this is where you can join me for that particular process. Again, I just want to thank you for being a part of it. And so I want to take a little time to share something important. Nothing like when you're going live to just get choked, right? So you can see this very well. Protect others. Okay, so this is what we're talking about. Keep an eye on people most likely to become ill, which are babies and young children, older adults, people who live alone, people with a disability, a disease, or mental illness. And we want to protect them during this time of scorching heat. And maybe you don't have scorching heat. The weather forecast today on the West Coast is 109 to 110. Okay, so everybody you know needs to always have something of a hydration situation in there, whether it's any of the aids or water, anything that helps you drink water, any type of water. You know, you need to have a lot of it. So I want to remind you of that. As well, I want to remind you that it is actually Immunization Awareness Month. That's right. Vaccinations, immunizations, very personal. And we've been talking about the diseases that we need to make sure that our children are having vaccinations from. There are 17. The CDC has a schedule from birth to 18. And we have been going overall and we finished the last two on yesterday. So there's 17. So let's just go review the first 7 just to bring us up to par. Up to par. And that is chickenpox is number 1, diphtheria number 2, the flu is number 3, or influenza, hepatitis A number 4, hepatitis B number 5, number 6 is called HIV. Hepo, hey, sorry, hep, hemo, hemo, well, I had this before we came on. Haemophilus, okay, Haemophilus influenza B, okay, and then HPV, the human papillomavirus that our teenagers are slated to get. I think it's between the 12th and the 13th birthday, and that was number 7. Yeah, so that's the first 7, and we have 10 more that we're going to go through. So just so you can know, you can get this list. I'm sure your physician knows. But because, as I said, vaccinations are personal, make sure you get this 8-page list, and you can print the one that is current for the children that you love and care for. And I'm asking all of us to be a committee of one to help our babies, our young kids, and our teens have a healthy start with on-time vaccinations. If you're going to get the vaccination and the boosters, please stay up to date on their shots. It is just as important as the timing that they get the boosters as it is to get the boosters themselves. So I wanted to let you know that. Here's where you can get all information regarding any type of diseases, immunization, the best treatment. That's the cdc.gov. You're going to be able to find information we're talking about here, and all the information that we're talking about, you will be able to find some type of reference of it at the cdc.gov. So here we are on part 8. Can you hear me now? And we're talking about giving the physician an annual review. And so this was the question for part A, whose feelings are more important? Well, actually, it was a question that was earlier, but I wanted to repeat it again for part A. Whose feelings are more important to your health, yours or your doctor's? Because sometimes a lot of things that we accept or that we do when it comes to our health it is attached to emotions, good or bad. Okay, we are emotional creatures, so we have to make sure our emotions are intact when it comes to our health care. And on yesterday, the question was, have you ever Googled your doctor? Why not? And why you should. So I gave a few bits of information about what's going on with Google. What do you think you would find out? Well, here's some of the things you could find out about their schooling. Okay. You could find out about board certifications, not just the one, maybe they have others. You can find out about other affiliations, like they have multiple hospitals that they are affiliated with, have privileges there, and there are multiple offices that they work out of. Maybe you only knew about the one where you go. And if they have any honors, government honors, civic honors, honors within the medical community, that's very important and useful information because you know that your doctor is actively participating and is being recognized by not just people in the government, but by his or her peers. And that's always a great honor. So it's important that you do go and Google your doctor. What could you find out? All right, you could find out about their history, their medical history, and that would be their if they practice in several states. Okay, and the reviews of care. What are patients, which would be your peers, what are patients saying about the care they received at the office where you are, or maybe in previous years? I say that's very important. The next thing you could find out if there's any malpractice lawsuits, past or even current. Maybe they had a malpractice lawsuit 15 years ago, but since then they haven't had any more. There's nothing current. Well, depending on what it was for, it could have been the malpractice could have been if they belonged to a certain group, if there was a group independently or a group in the hospital, and they were a part of the lawsuit because they were part of the group. And so you get that type of information there. And you can find out if there's anything current going on. And I say the most important part, as I said earlier, is the review of care. What are fellow patients saying? Are they in agreement with how you see and feel about your doctor, or are they in direct opposition? You can read their testimonials to find out. And regardless of what the testimonials say or anything else, here is an immutable fact. Your providers owe wisdom, ethics, and respect. Y Power. That's the acronym Y Power. Are you using yours? Are you using your Y Power? Do you understand? Do you believe that your doctor, the reason you're going there is for wisdom, for their expertise? So therefore, you want to get information that is going to help you sustain or move to a better, healthy life. Ethics, the way that they interact, not just with you, but in people in their office, okay, and the way that they actually refer to other patients, maybe even in your presence. And respect, do they respect you enough to hear you out? Or are you being cut off? Or are you being told that doesn't matter? The best thing for you is what I say. That would definitely be you being disrespected because this is your health, right? So today's question, and I'm really, it's in conjunction with what I've been saying for the last 8 days, and that is why, oh, why are you paying to see a doctor you're unhappy with? You must have been to the doctor in 6 months. You're still paying. You are still paying every month. That doctor is paid just so your name can be on the roll. So why are you still paying with a doctor that you are unhappy with, regardless of your reasons, The bottom line is, I said earlier, do you trust your doctor and does he or she believe you? Okay. Why are patients, just in general, spending a large amount of time arguing with or ignoring a doctor they simply don't trust? And when I say ignore, no matter what the doctor says, okay, give me the prescription, and then they take the prescription as they want or not, and then they actually do not follow whatever nutrition, whatever it is, or exercise, they don't follow that, or they argue about the fact that what medicine they did have is still not working, instead of saying, I need something else. And then you're not, if they're unable to give it to you or whatever it is, I need a referral. I want to see another doctor because I want to go the holistic route, or whatever your preference may be. You need to be respected enough by your physician, because I've told you, it is definitely a partnership. Now, listen, medical providers that give bad service and no help, and I know there's a few of them out there. We have a ton that give excellent help, and we have, a ton that do not. So here we go. Have you ever requested a refund? No, no, you don't dare ask for your copay back. You don't dare call the insurance provider and say, I want my monthly allotment back. You don't ask for that back, but you continue to go pay a copay, do all of these things as if you're getting great service. That's another important reason why you need to do an annual review. You're not asking for your money back. You're not using your Y power. Therefore, you need to be in a situation where your Y power is welcomed, where PCP also means physician collaboration and partnership. That's where you need to be at all times when we're talking about medical care. All right, in today's healthcare billion with a B, $1 billion business. And the truth of the matter is this: you can only complete the annual review by using Y power, knowing that you're doing this review because you want wisdom. You want to make sure the person you're getting expert advice from is really an expert, right? You definitely want to be treated ethically and respectfully. And if for no other reason, okay, as a powerful patient and the main recipient of care, every healthcare decision is really all about you. Just go ahead and own it, because the fact remains, it's not going to change, okay? And here is another one of those immutable facts. If you are not willing to stand for yourself about your healthcare now, who will? Who will? Because there are many of you out there, no one even knows you're going to the doctor. No one knows what's going on with you, but you need help. And if you don't have a family member, family friend, someone that you confide in, I invite you to call me at Angie's Pace. Here's the bit.ly link. You can schedule a results call and we can talk about how you can get excellent health care according to your benefit package. So the bottom line is this: since you haven't taken the time to do an annual review of your physician and your care, okay, do you see now why you must? I certainly hope I've brought that to the forefront. And we're going to start part 1 and 2 on tomorrow, Thursday and Friday, of the actual steps, what you need to do to actually do the annual review. It is my hope and my desire that these 8 days that we've been talking about this has helped you to recognize the need for, okay, has given you all of the empowerment, equipment, and education about what you're going to do, and the different resources that you may be missing by not doing it. Okay. And then I hope that you see it as a definite must, because the fact is, excellent health care is not a privilege. It's your right. Go on and exercise your rights and handle your health care responsibility by doing the annual review. All right, you can visit my website to learn more about Angie's Pace and me, Angela McGowan, by going to my Linktree/pro patient advocate. And always know, I'd love to speak with you. All right, you can have a free 20-minute results call. Why don't you schedule it today? You can go to the Linktree, or if you've already written down the bit.ly link, that's Advocate Angie. Either way will get you to where you want to be. So I want to thank you for your time and being so understanding of all of my sort of bloopers today, right? I don't know what's going on. It's very hot here. And so I probably need to be having more hydration, but I want to just be drinking out of a straw while I'm talking to you. So thank you. Thank you for joining me. I'm leaving you with those two things, blessings and joy, right? Because they both belong to you. I'm Angela McGowan, your professional healthcare advocate, caregiver strategist, and I help you navigate through healthcare's sea of red tape and create strategies that will allow you to give excellent healthcare to those that you love and care for. All right, have a blessed day. Happy Wednesday. I will see you at 9:05 tomorrow on Thursday, and we will begin part one of what we need to do step by step and what we're going to be asking ourselves and answering in an annual review for our physicians. All right, have a blessed one, everyone. Bye.